Quite an eventful week this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did some actual things that I was kind of torn between.
I did some actual things.
Yeah. What is it, bank holiday? So I decided to kind of celebrate it.
I was Tim Allen.
I'm always Tim Allen.
Being a Tim Allen.
Yeah, but you've... I'm a romantic.
Oh, God, this again.
Right. I know that you're not, but you think that you are.
Yeah, myself, the married person, not romantic.
It's such a bollocks argument, though. I've been meaning to do so much more with that.
Yeah.
And I just haven't.
You just haven't.
No. I tried, and it didn't...
Why don't you sing another Christmas song?
Yeah. No, but you claim that you're romantic and therefore only deserving of love because you now own a woman and I don't. That's your view. That's what you're saying. Yeah, the belief that you're married means you're more romantic.
I don't think it makes me more romantic. I'm just not seeing the evidence from your side of the table.
Well, let me give you one. Okay, let me give you one. So, started trying to date again. Just trying to do stuff. And I think it was like 4th date. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to organise a 4th date. And because I'm a romantic and because I'm a fan of film and stuff like that, so I'll be Matthew McConaughey. Romantic. So
obvious choice.
Painted myself. Well, yeah, he's like, what is it? It's like all these stupid how to lose a guy in 10 days.
All right, not in
failure to launch.
Dallas Buyers Club or something.
Really went into the role. Just Jared Leto, come. We've got to work together. All right.
Yeah. I'm a romantic.
Yeah, it was
starving to death. Oh yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
Romance. No, yeah, there was some stupid. He's done some bad rom-coms as well as some.
That's how his career started, and then suddenly he was like an icon
in some way. Yeah, he did some.
He
better
just
roles
suddenly went massive. I think a lot of guys started like that, though. But yeah,
those kind of romantic comedies where like they go on elaborate things.
Yeah.
Where would you take someone on an elaborate romantic date, Steve? Seeing as you're apparently romantic.
It depends on the person.
Oh, how romantic. Like. Yeah, so say it was somebody who liked things. What would you do?
I'd take them to a place full of things.
Ah, that's predictable.
Yeah, I'd take them to one massive thing.
So you like cheese? Look at all this cheese!
Yeah.
Cadbury World, Legoland.
Yeah, I've never been to Legoland and I've never been to Cadbury World either.
No, I've gone past Legoland a few times on my way to Stonehenge.
Yeah.
I was like, it's weird that Legoland's next to Stonehenge.
Legoland, an ancient Legoland.
Yeah, basically. There's just blocks put together by a kid who did read the instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's people who use the right colours for blocks.
What do you mean?
Get it. Like, when you got like a big bucket of Lego.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm just going to build something. You didn't really care about the colour.
No.
There are people who use the real colour. I mean, I get it. Go for it. It's your passion. It's your passion. But like, yeah, I can't imagine like, well, now I need to find a grey block with 6x2.
Oh no, fuck that. No, I never had that. I had a big box of like just mixed Lego from a load of different sets. I would get a set and I'd put it together once and then it'd all just go in the same fucking box.
Yeah.
If you had OCD or something, my box of Lego was a fucking nightmare for you.
It would kill you.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. But like that was the creativity of Lego for me. That was freeing.
Yeah.
Like you make anything. It doesn't matter what fucking color it is.
You ever do Meccano?
No, I was never a Meccano person. I had some Kinect stuff like just as I was leaving my construction phase
of childhood.
Yeah. But no, I never had Meccano.
I did a little bit of Meccano. I seem to remember it being quite cool.
Yeah.
Like you would build cars.
Yeah.
It was like more like wrenches and nuts and wheels and stuff like that. And you would build stuff that had electricity. And then I think Lego did electricity stuff.
Yeah, well, I had a motor and like bits and pieces and stuff like that. You could make. Never made much, but I made like sliding doors and shit like that.
Yeah. Childhood.
Lego. Legoland.
Yeah, so Legoland. Yeah, you would take someone to Legoland.
Sure.
Anyway, your romanticide. I was like, I'm gonna think of some kind of romantic comedy film thing. So sharks. Right?
Sharknado. This is romantic.
Well, there was we've had a bit of a conversation about stuff like surprises. Never really done surprise dates before.
Yeah,
and I don't necessarily I've never really subscribed to that, but I was like, fuck it, try just surprising somebody with a shark.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found I do a lot of Virgin Experience days. I've gotten you a few in the past.
Yeah, you got as a falconry one.
Apocalypse survival zombie thing. Just like days out that are just a bit more interesting than something to do. So, you can go swim with sharks.
Yeah.
It was like in England. Like, all right.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that for fucking ages. Oh. Like Sea Life Centre.
The NEC. It was weird, and I didn't know what to expect because I was like, I don't believe that there's sharks in Birmingham. I've paid some money to swim with some sharks. Yeah, with someone who I don't know if they're deathly afraid of sharks. So not
like a great white, but just like
megalodon. There was a megalodon in there, admittedly, just its jaw.
Right. Okay.
But there was and the shark. I was as I was driving there, I was like, all right, maybe it's like really small sharks. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that big or something like that.
Bull sharks or something.
Yeah, I was like, that's probably what they mean. I'd imagine that's easier to move than a great white or whatever. Turns out they were, I don't know, that big. Yeah. So they were pretty big sharks. Not
big
massive.
As a dog.
Yeah. It was like a
dog-sized shark. Dog shark.
Yeah, and it was like, you can just snorkel with these or dive with these or whatever you want to do. So, that sounds pretty cool. So, it's a pretty cool adventure-y, different, get out of the house and do something kind of thing. And I was really
Don't tell me. She's allergic to sharks.
Yeah, she's allergic to death. And it was like, and as it was coming up to it, I booked it. I was like, it's not out of my comfort zone, but it's getting out of the house and doing something is a little bit out of my comfort zone.
That's out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Leaving.
Well, just like, I mean, at the moment, this work's just really busy. So I'm just like, my sleeping pattern is so fucked up. I woke up at like 5 p.m. today, went to bed at like 8 a.m. Yeah. Just from working. So it's just like, everything's kind of just been like, right, I need to get through the next month or so of work just so I can get back to real life. Yeah. So there's part of me that's kind of like, not necessarily wanting to do it. But then it was like, no, you know what? It'll be a laugh. So I'll go for it anyway. Got there. Turns out it's a theme park in Birmingham, NEC, that's a Bear Grylls theme park. I didn't know he had a theme park.
No.
Yeah, he's got a theme park, and apparently there's more to come. So it's just in the NEC. It's a very small theme park. Very small.
Oh, Mum, can I squeeze water out of elephant shit?
But the thing is, it's marketed towards, what's that? Not circuit training, but like, what's the...
CrossFit.
Yeah, CrossFit people.
What?
It's Bear Grylls, so it's like, high ropes and...
Oh, yeah, CrossFit. I'll eat, like, a fucking cockroach or something.
Stuff like, it's called iFly or whatever, which is in those wind tunnels. Instead of jumping out of a plane, you get in a wind tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
That is adrenaline junkie...
Right.
Kind of stuff. Swimming with sharks. Yeah. All that kind of
Bear
stuff.
Grylls.
Yeah, face your fears and all that kind of stuff.
In a very safe, manageable environment.
So it's marketed towards those people. So we went there on a bank holiday. It wasn't busy. There were people there, but it wasn't busy. I mean, I didn't even know it existed. Right. But there were people there. And it was all people like dressed up in like CrossFit-y clothes and doing all this kind of stuff. But it's just a theme park for 11-year-olds. It's just Legoland. Yeah, that's all it is. And admittedly, there's a little bit more. I mean, because it's like 11-year-olds swimming with sharks. Yeah, same way that you go to Florida and you would swim with dolphins or whatever. Yeah. Same thing. It's not. I mean, I don't have any fears really that I know of, and it was all about. It's all about facing fears. That was the whole message of the whole park. Yeah. Is get outside your comfort zone. I've already come out the house. I've already conquered that comfort zone problem. And there was just loads of there's loads of different stuff, but it was just, who is Bear Grylls? He's like the more and more that you get in this theme park that it's obviously for 11-year-olds, you kind of think he's just an 11-year-old kid. Got nothing against the guy, but you've got his quotes from Bear Grylls, all that famous linguist, that famous literalist, philosopher, Bear Grylls. There's like, never give up, Bear Grylls. Oh, Nike. Did he say that? Did he?
Nike.
And it's just like mud, sweat, and tears. Yeah, Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls. And it was like, the only difficult day was yesterday, Bear Grylls. So it's just like, Bear. Why are you graffitiing all over these walls with these shit quotes? There's a restaurant in there which only does Charlie Chalk type pizzas.
What are they?
Just like small, basic Tesco frozen pizzas.
Oh.
But like their marketing is like, oh, it's Bear Grylls pizza. Oh, it's barbecue chicken pizza with all this kind of stuff. I ordered the El Capitan or whatever, which is just like a pepperoni pizza.
It's got shit on it.
Yeah, it's like comes with a side of crickets or grasshoppers or whatever. You're like, okay, this is great. I'm facing my fear.
Yeah, by
of not eating
pizza.
crickets.
Yeah,
of pizza. And the start. I mean, I think it's a great family outing place to go.
Yeah.
If you have kids, they'd love it.
Yeah.
Because they're just links where you go, this has nothing to do with Bear Grylls. There's a Chinook. There's half a Chinook.
Yeah.
Sticking out of the theme park that I can't remember what they're called, but again, they had them at Charlie Chalk's. Is Charlie Chalk's a reference you get?
No.
I think they were called different things up and down the country. Like a kids restaurant or pub with a kids restaurant and a soft play centre inside.
Okay. We had a bunch of them, but they weren't branded. There was Wacky Warehouse. There were quite a few of those around here.
No, this was like a proper restaurant, or a proper big pub restaurant with a big set, and they were called Charlie Chalk's. And it was like a place to take your kids for a pub with a restaurant. Yeah. You can then send them into big
soft play thing. Yeah,
for them to go play in.
They were fucking sick. I used to love those when I was a kid.
Yeah, like slides, ball pits.
Yeah. We had a ball cannon. It was great.
Yeah, that kind of place. We had them. There was a chain of them down south anyway called Charlie Chalk's. We used to go to a few of them, and they had like in the garden they had one of those like a wire that went from one post to another.
Yeah.
You would like Tarzan over it, had a seat. You basically did that out of a Chinook at Bear Grylls Adventure Park.
Oh right.
And it was like, why is this Bear Grylls? Like, I know that he doesn't tend to slide along high wires that much in the jungle that I'm aware of. No. Or to find elephant shit to drink. Yeah. Or whatever it is. But again, if you're a kid, I did it out of a Chinook. Yeah. And there was I think it's called a trust fall or a leap of faith. Where it was just
jump off the Chinook.
Yeah, just jump. But the thing is, like, again, if you've got a fear of it, maybe it's totally different, right? I completely agree with that. It's just none of it was really that fearful to me. So there was this one where it was a free fall. I think it was like 60 foot tall, and you jump off and you're tied to a rope, but you jump and it's like a very slow descent. Yeah. So it's like a leap of faith. Yay. Faith. Isn't it great? And like, walking over stuff while you're connected to a rope. It's like, it's not scary to me.
Like Go Ape or something.
Yeah, basically. Apparently the tallest unsupported something in the UK. Okay. It was just like, you're just walking around. Yeah. But the best part for me, which I think sums up the entire park, was the survival maze. Because when you get the swimming with sharks thing was more expensive than what it was worth, I think. Right. But it included other activities within the park. So it included a survival maze, archery, escape rooms, and an assault course or something like that. And the survival maze was completely designed for you to face your fears. So it had like a little bear video. You've got to use your grit, your determination, your nerves and everything to make it through this. Let me break down some of the rooms. Spoiler alert. One of them is just a wet room. You're afraid of storms? No. Are people afraid of storms? Maybe. Are they afraid of a leaky roof? Probably not. And the instructor that we had probably did a fantastic job. But I imagine she hates her job. And she just wanted to get through it all. She's like, this just, like, any shift. Yeah. It's like, just fucking.
Even the most fun jobs where it's always those jobs where you go to, or the things you go to and you're like, wow, but it's fucking awesome working here. And like day 5 rolls in, it's like, this is shit.
Yeah, when you're 15, it's like, but wouldn't it be amazing to work at a cinema? Yeah. And then I still think it'd be pretty cool to work at a cinema. Yeah. But when I was 25, I was still like, it'd be pretty. I'd love to work in a cinema. Now I'm like, it would be fine. Yeah. But I'm not sure how much enjoyment I get out of it anymore. Yeah. To start that career. Anyway. So, they start off the whole event by saying you need nerves of steel. They say, is anyone afraid of spiders? Anyone afraid of snakes? Anyone allergic to all this kind of stuff? And then Bear Grylls on the TV, just like, you might die. But it was literally just a corridor with a leaky roof, with a sprinkler down the middle, and you were meant to commando climb the sides of the wall. Oh, right. Just walk straight through it. Oh, no, your shoes will get wet. yeah, I'm used to that. That's fine. I'll survive.
What shoes?
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go swimming with sharks later. I'm not that afraid of water.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. The first thing they did, actually, was just put a hood on your head and walk you through a room.
Oh, so you don't know where you are.
So
you don't know.
Are you afraid of the dark?
That you're in the next room.
You're afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I think there was probably things like touching you.
Oh.
They were like, oh, there's spiders.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I can't feel things.
I know too. I'm a husk of morals and emotion.
Yeah.
So this is unaffecting to me. But yeah, I know too much about about how these things kind of work to be like, yeah, you're not throwing spiders at us.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed.
Yeah.
So
health and safety.
Fine. Yeah. So anything you're telling me, oh, spiders are going to fall from the ceiling. No, they won't.
Yeah.
They absolutely won't. So I think that was part of that is my mind. But it's meant to be fear of the dark walking through. Then you had the leaky room. Then you had, I forget some of these, but one of there was like, are you claustrophobic? So you just had to walk through like a bit of a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
So, all right. And all the time the drama keeps on trying to be brought up by the people who work there. You're like, no, it's fine. Then you came to the snake room with the deadliest snakes in the world. No, it's not. It's fine. It was really dark. And they're like, we have to keep the lights low because snakes don't like light. You're like, no, yeah, they don't mind light at all. They live in the fucking desert. There's a lot of light in the desert when the sun's out. So I think it's fine. Can we turn the lights up? No. But there's one of the world's deadliest snakes in this. No, it's just a stick. I can see in the dark. It's fine. And then she got to them and said, what I've got in this box is a boa constrictor and you're going to have a chance to pet it.
Okay.
So if everyone's afraid of snakes, go over here and you won't pet it. But if you don't mind snakes, we'll pet it for you. Yeah. She made a big act of it, put a hand in, was like, oop, whoop. And she put her hand in and then the lights go out. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And she screams a blood-curdling scream and runs out the room. And you're like, if you didn't, like, why would the snake, when it attacks you, synchronize a power cut? I mean, snakes are smart. I completely get it. They see with their tongues. You can't trust that.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to be like, if we turn out the power, then...
Yeah, they don't understand the science of earthing. Like, it's just...
So she screamed and like, ran out the room, and everyone was just... There was about 7 of us. It was like...
Yeah.
Only 2 of us on a date.
So I guess the snakes got out.
It was just really unfazed.
Yeah.
Just like that. She went a blood-curdling scream out into the next room, and then it was immediately back to, I don't like my job. So, okay, guys, Snow in the next room.
Same person?
Yeah, same person. Just blood-curdling scream out of the room. Lights come up. Okay, guys.
Didn't even replace her. Like, I would have done that in every room. Like, have just a different person. Well, so-and-so's not coming
dead.
back. Yeah.
And it get immediately back to I hate my job. Everyone on this side of the room.
Or at least some injury. Go out, put on a cast, come back.
Yeah. Again, if you're 11, you'd be like, oh, that really scared me.
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I get what you're trying. I get that you're trying to make me feel something.
I'm very sorry, sir, that this place was not designed for you.
Yeah. But again, the thing is it's advertised for like tough mudder adrenaline junkies.
Right, yeah.
It's like, oh, don't want to go in the room with no snakes. What adrenaline! Took us into a room where it was a whole room, and you were just given a handful of crickets to eat, and that was the room.
Did you eat them?
No. But not because I don't want to. It's just I wasn't
like live
bothered.
Crickets.
No, fried crickets.
Oh.
That you just go, they're just Cocoa Pops. I mean, they weren't. They were crickets.
Yeah.
But you go like, when you eat them, I understand that it's just going to... I've got no fear of this to overcome.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't put them on my pizza because the pizza wasn't that great anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have a cricket pizza.
Yeah. I don't want to. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I just don't want
face
to.
my fear.
Do you want to punch yourself in the face? No. Why? Are you scared of it?
Yeah.
No, I just don't. I don't want to.
One of the rooms was a slide. Not the slide. Oh no, not the slide. Another one was like just walking through a dark box, like crawling through a dark box.
Okay.
Oh, Bear Grylls. So it was a survival base. It was just people don't like to work there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good family day out.
Yeah.
But it just makes you raise questions about Bear Grylls and how he might just be an 11-year-old. I mean, there was this stuff that, like, there was a plane crashed into a tree, like a big centerpiece. Like, what has this got to do with Bear Grylls? He's never crashed a plane into a tree.
No.
I mean, apparently he jumped out of a plane without a parachute, and that's why he's not in the army anymore. Apparently, like he broke 3 vertebrae in his back because parachute didn't open.
All right.
And the army was like, we don't want people
who can't walk
parachutes. Yeah, broken backs.
Yeah.
In the army, so you're an honorary soldier or whatever it is.
As in, you're not.
Yeah. But, like, there's this big plane in this tree. It's got nothing to do with anything.
Wasn't he a scout?
Wasn't
he, like...
He's like a head scout. You think he still
like
is?
Mr. Scout. Like, from the prince. The prince said, you are the scout.
Yeah, he's a representative of scout. I tried to look him up to find some stuff because I wanted to find some promotional material.
Yeah.
The only promotional material
is that why he's called Bear? Because that's not his...
His real name's, I think it's Edward.
Not Bear, then.
Yeah, Edward Grylls.
Edward. Yeah. Not quite the same as Bear.
But his sister gave him the nickname Bear when he was like a week old. So it's just like a family nickname that kind of stuck. I get that. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it does scream, I'm a bear.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a really weird thing. I'm going to prove that I'm a bear by, eating these crickets. All right, Ed.
Don't take anything away from the guy. Like, I'm sure he's a hell of a lot.
He's achieved a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy around. I think there's some stuff about like maybe he over dramatizes a lot of stuff. Like it is a television
it's TV
show,
though, isn't it?
Yeah. Like it's a lot of it is for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
But
like he doesn't.
Entertainment.
It's not shit that he does in his spare time. It's like if you go around his house, he's not like in the garden digging up worms for dinner. Like it's
just hands cupped behind an elephant, just waiting for some shit to drink or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely done a lot of stuff. It was just a weird place. And then, every now and then they tried to create a sound of you being in a jungle. So it was like, noise of insects. Yeah. And then every now and then...
So you're going to be like, where did Birmingham go?
Where am I? I'm in a jungle on an adventure. And it was just like every now and then you heard a plane go, meow. And it just feels like Bear was like, every now and then, can we just have a meow? That'd be great. That'd be amazing. That'd finish off this place.
Bear.
Put my quotes over there. Never give up, Bear Grylls. Yeah. There's a gift shop.
Was a Bear Grylls gift shop.
Yeah, we just had like a black hoodie with "Never give up, Bear Grylls."
Is that a Bear Grylls thing?
No, well, it's not.
John Cena says that.
Yeah, his name was John Cena. It's just like, he got loads of books. Yeah. Apparently he's written loads. I mean, he's released
a lot.
A lot of books.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 30 books, I think I saw.
Yeah.
30 or 80.
Bear Grylls Guide to Cooking Arseholes.
Yeah, there's one, which I'll send you the photo for, because I've completely forgot about it, but there's Bear Grylls Survival Guide to Life or whatever. And it's him, in a meadow with an open buttoned linen white shirt and chinos, being like, I'm sensitive, man.
What?
Surviving life. Sometimes you don't need to eat shit.
So this is his relationship guide or something?
Yeah, modern man for women to read or men to read for inspiration.
Great.
Probably more just for mums to read.
Yeah.
I guess.
See, why aren't you more like this man?
Why aren't you like Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
I'm Bear Grylls.
Because Bear Grylls isn't an accountant.
Got stuff to do.
And he doesn't have to put up with your shit.
It's just so weird. One, never knowing it existed. Oh, and the sharks are fine. Yeah. It was just swimming in a cage.
Yeah.
Floating in a cage.
Yeah.
Looking at sharks. And then there was there was 2 types. You could do snorkeling or scuba diving. I'd be up for the scuba diving, but I thought just as far as a surprise, might be deathly afraid of sharks.
Yeah.
It might be easier if they were in a cage. So start off with a snorkel. Rather than today, we're going to be walking with sharks.
Yeah, let's give her the least flexibility possible.
Yeah, just in terms
you have to stay here-ish, because otherwise you'll die.
Yeah, I'd find it funny if they were terrified, but I'm trying to.
Because you're a romantic.
Tour past that. Yeah, well, that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's good to be scared.
Terrifying people.
Yeah,
romantic.
That's what love is. You should always do stuff that scares you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the least romantic thing you can do is to be the most placid, plain, and not do anything, right?
That's true.
Agree with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to do stuff that
challenges
you.
Yeah, no.
You have to never give up, Bear Grylls.
Just do it, Bear Grylls.
I mean, I'm not. There were so many shit quotes. I can't remember them.
Yeah.
The shit quotes. Just do more things, Bear Grylls. What can I put Bear Grylls under? Yeah. Anything. All right. And the only thing I could find was a promotional video for the park. Was he helicoptered to Snowdonia
Yeah.
I don't know what's got to do with Birmingham NEC or anything. And then he hammered in a
Is
sign.
it temporary?
No, I think it's pretty permanent.
Oh.
I think they're trying to do a few of them.
Okay.
But the promo video was in a helicopter, and as most people don't know, helicopters are loud and you can't hear people talk. So it's just him going, "Hi guys, I was at the adventure park. It was fucking great.
Don't do it."
Yeah, girls. It was really bad. And then the great place to take your kids.
Yeah.
It was just weird that there were so many adrenaline junkies there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't go there again, but it was good to go there.
Glad you went. Yeah.
Yeah. It was an interesting date experience. I think it's a good date thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I can't remember what my dates usually consist of, but I've never really done surprise dates before. Let's go for a meal. Let's eat food.
Yeah.
So, let's fucking see some sharks.
Yeah.
Might as well. I don't care. Do you care about sharks?
Well, what?
I don't know. You just said that as like, well, actually, I've got an interesting story to tell.
No.
You said they've got teeth that always come back.
Yeah, well, they've got oscillating rows of teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know if oscillating's the right word. That's like
multiple rows of teeth.
Like they slowly push forward. No, like the shark thing, the shark in a cage thing. That would be kind of my skydiving, I think. Like that's something that I would love to do. That a lot of people are like, "Are you fucking mental?" Whereas I know I couldn't do skydiving. Like I'd even if I got to the point where I went up there, I wouldn't jump. I just wouldn't.
But would you let me punch you out of it?
That's not something I've got a choice over.
I'd get you to sign a bit of paper first. He asked me to punch him out of a plane.
Why would I sign that?
Something to be fucking do.